We will
sorry, Betty. Sorry for that.
Yes. We will be fine. We will be fine. So, Willis, I need us to get straight into our words tonight. And you know what? I want us to start with the word. Let me spell it out, actually. It's Gesture. Willis, is it gesture? Is it gesture? How do you go about that word?
Betty, locally, many people say gesture. A kind gesture, but that sound g is wrong in that word. The G at the beginning of that word takes sound j, just like in the word generator or general or gender, if you like. So you say gesture, gesture, a kind gesture, not gesture, Betty.
Got you, Willis. Thank you for that. I know that one is one word that really gives people problems. Thank you for that. Now, Willis, moving on to this other word. So I'll spell it out too, because I'm not sure about the pronunciation. So it's Flourish. Do you say flourish, flourish, or any other given pronunciation, Willis?
Oh. Betty, the OU in that word function as a digraph. And when I talk about a digraph, that is a combination of two letters representing one sound. And in this word, the O and U represent the mid-central sound flourish. To flourish, just like nourish. Not flourish, not flourish, and not flourish. Flourish.
Flourish. So I didn't even know that. Thank you for that, Willis. So it's actually flourish. I like it when you use those words like diphthong. You know, it's so complicated, but at least you normally also tell us what those words mean.
No, for those who do linguistics or those who understand phonetics or phonology, you know, those terms, those are technical terms that they understand. Just like I've explained, when it's a case of digraph, that is a combination of two letters like that O and U representing one sound, Betty.
Okay, thank you, Willis. Always great to know this and learn so much on which is which. Okay, now moving to this other one. I know we most probably pronounce it wrongly. I'll still spell it out. Residues. I think I've gotten that right. Yeah. How do you say that word?
Betty,
residues.
What we hear locally is residues.
Yeah.
Residues. That is wrong. You have the S, the first S, and the second one takes what we call the voiced sound Z. A voiced sound, Betty, is a sound that is produced with a vibration, or that which you can feel when you hold this part. Then you will hear, or you'll feel some vibration of the vocal cords. Now, you say residues. Residues, not residues, Betty.
Residues, it is, Willis. Okay, moving on to this other word, Willis. And actually, you know what? I'd want us to go straight to the test your tongue. We started by, you talking to us about this particular word when we're doing, of course, the highlights earlier. And you want to show us about this word. Is it resignation, resignation, resignation? How do we spell that one, Willis? Pronounce that one.
Betty, that word is right here. And you say resignation. The verb is resign, to resign. But when we come to the noun form, you don't say resignation, resignation, no. You now say resignation, resignation.
Okay, resignation. We now know better. So Willis, I know, of course, you have quite a number of words from our lovely audience. They're always so eager to, to tweet you on X. So talk to us about some of those words that you have for us tonight.
Now, let me start with Khalid Bakari. You say rendezvous or rendezvous, but you can also say rendezvous. So Khalid Bakari and our viewers, there you are. Chacha Samson, condescend, condescend. Then we have Poros Sylvester of Kitale. You say odious, odious. Yusuf Galmogle of Laisamis in Marsabit County. You say February, August, and issues, but the last word you can say issues or issues. So the two pronunciations are acceptable, Yusuf. Mary McKenna of Nairobi, you say cohort, cohort. The 2023 KCSE cohort. Now, Emmanuel Amunya. At Emmanuel Amunya, you say ludicrous. Ludicrous. Then your second word, you say come-uppance. Come-uppance, not come-uppance, not come-uppance. You say come-uppance with a stress on Now, by Stephen of Nairobi, you say concoction. Concoction. Hospitalized. Hospitalized. And benevolence or benevolence. So, we come to titles bravo. Now, that prefix, you say anti in what we call received pronunciation. Received pronunciation is the standard form of British pronunciation. You simply say anti. But in American English and some of the fashionable soundings, you may hear of anti. But anti, yes. Anti, acceptable by those who love the style or those who love unique soundings. Kamau Mwangi, Samuel. Samuel, not Samuel. Samuel. Then the second name, Abel. Abel, not Abel. Isaac Karaoke of Nakuru, leisure. Leisure. Pleasure. Casual and visual. Then we have Professor Tolo Jeff, Joshua Maina, Brian Mutabes, Walker Paul Waker, Sarah Kogo of Kilifi, Mercy Jack, and we have Dr. Saula as well as Wakili Jesse Kihoro of Juja Kiambu. We love you so much. Keep it up. We just have it for you every Friday night, or that is every Friday night on TV 47. And it's this Friday with Betty, the segment, Which is Which. And I'm Willis Ochieng, aka the Word Master. Anything English, any word that gives you problem or problems, we can demystify it so that you get it right, and that is for clear communication. Betty, any other word, or can I handle the surprise word for tonight?
Yes, absolutely, Willis. Let's go straight to our surprise word tonight.
Okay, now we have our surprise word here, dear viewers, and this word, it's common in literature, and especially at Form 4 or university level. And please, don't say hyperbole. Hyperbole for exaggeration or exaggeration, avoid that. You say hyperbole. Hyperbole, not hyperbole. You also say epitome. Epitome, not epitome. So, we are learning like brothers and sisters to get them right, and that is right here on TV 47. Otherwise, I'm taking you back to Betty, and I'm Willis Ochieng.
Well, Willis, thank you so much. Well, it's always such a delight having you on the show. Glad to see you smiling, as always. And of course, teaching us those pronunciations, like we don't say flourish, we say flourish. Now we know.
Flourish.
Flourish.
To flourish.
To flourish.
Nourish.
To nourish.
So, such words are tricky, but we can learn so that we use the correct pronunciations. But nobody in this world, not even Willis or the native speakers of English, can be perfect or spotless.
Thank you, Willis. Willis. All right, thank you, Willis. See you again next Friday. So we're just about to wrap up our show tonight, but like I mentioned earlier, Stima Sacco is celebrating its 50th anniversary, and they're proud to mark 5 decades of trust, stability, and reliable service. Now, whether you're an existing member or seeking a financial partner with proven track record, Stima Sacco offers the experience, longevity, and commitment that you can actually count on. You can join Stima Sacco in celebrating 50 years of empowering lives with financial security. Congratulations, like I mentioned, 50 years is a very